Now, ladies and gentlemen, I was lazy on my key and I didn't actually put it into standard form. So I did all this in my head very quickly. So make sure you have a quick look and that it's okay. And then ask any questions about 1, 2, and 3 now whilst you can. Everyone is good? Nobody wants to ask about 1, 2, or 3? Going once? Going twice? Going thrice? Excellent. Notice I have not bothered to put number 5 there because almost nobody did it, so I'm going to go through that one anyway. 4 is a little dodgy because there's a fraction in it. And like I said, I left it in factored form, which was kind of stupid. So if you don't have what I have in 4, you may want to ask me. And I heard somebody say 6. Yeah, okay. So in 6, I have, there's a couple of ways you can do 6. Technically, you don't know that that's through 0, 0, do you? But you do know it's through 0, 0 because these two are 10 apart, right? So the vertex has to be at 10, doesn't it? Right? So this has to be 10. That's 10 away. That's 10 away. So you know that's 0, 0. Everybody cool? So it's okay to use the roots here. So you had y equaled a x minus 20 and then x, right? Because x minus 0 is just x, yeah? So y equaled a x squared minus 20x. And there's your x's, there's your y, and you just solve from there. So you could use any of those points, yeah? So I'll use 15 and 30. 30 equals a. 15 squared is 225 minus 20 squared is, wait a minute. Yeah. Minus 20 times 30 is 600, right? So 225 minus 20 times 30 is 600. Oh, I'll write it out. 15 squared minus 20 times 15. That gets me 30 equals a. 225 minus 300 is negative 75. And then 30 over negative 75 equals a. Simplify that to 2 fifths, negative 2 fifths, a equals a. And then you come back up to here, right here. You put in the negative 2 fifths, and then you just distribute it to get standard form. So negative 2 fifths x plus 40x over 5, which is 8x. And 7 and 8 are right there. I'll do 5 in a moment. Everybody okay with 7 and 8? Right there. Rhea. Yeah. Do you need more than just the answer, Avneet? Cool in the gang. 7, Rhea? Oh, that was stupid. Oh, well. I've got the vertex, yeah? So it's y equals a bracket x minus 2 squared plus 25, right? Everyone's happy with that? Use either one of those other points. Oh, I could also have done the roots, right? I could have used the roots. As soon as I see vertex, I just happen to go to vertex. So that is 0 equals a 7 minus 2 squared plus 25. 0 equals 25a plus 25, because 7 minus 2 is 5, 5 squared. Negative 25 equals 25a, a equals negative 1. So I have, change colors, y equals negative x minus 2 squared plus 25, y equals negative x squared minus 4x plus 4 plus 25, y equals negative x squared plus 4x minus 4 plus 25, and then y equals negative x squared plus 4x plus 21. Gouda? Everybody ready to see 5?
Yes.
Spokesman Jack. Okay. I'm going to clear out a little bit of room here, if that's okay. All that was recorded, so it doesn't matter. All right. So, do I have a vertex? No. Do I have roots? No. But I need this form. ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, right? The only way to solve this is to use 3 of them. No, not 0, sorry, equals y. Now, I have 3 points. I have negative 4, 8, xy. I have 1, 13, xy. I have 0, 4, xy, right? But that is the special point. What is that point? That's the y-intercept. And in this form, what is the y-intercept? C. So what number is going in for all of those? 4. Everybody cool? So this is going right there because C equals 4. So now what I really have is 4, 4, and 4, correct? Now, what can go in for these x's? Any of these x's, right? So if I put it, I'll put the top one in the top one, and I get 16a, right? Plus 16a minus 4b plus 4 equals what? 8, which I could then change to 16a minus 4b equals 4, right? Everyone's cool with that? Because I moved 4 over. And then I'll do the second one here. 1 squared, right? So that's 13a, right? 1a plus 1b plus 4 equals 13. But I'm not going to write that. What am I really going to write? Equals 9. And now I can do a system, right? You choose. You can do substitution or elimination, whatever you like. Yeah? What do you guys like? I'll do that one. You like elimination? Okay. So if I'm going to eliminate here, I got to multiply this by 4, right? Then I can eliminate right here, yeah? So I end up with 4a plus 4b plus 36. then I just do my math. I'm adding, so I get 20A equals 40, A equals 2. And then what? Where does that A go? Where can that A go? Lego my A go. Where can that A go? Any A you see. I would put it into this one because it's A plus B equals 9. What's B? You don't even need to do algebra. What's B? 7. So, A is 2, 2x squared, plus B is 7, 7x, plus C is 4, equals Y. Done. Gouda? Gouda? Great. I have your quiz. It is ready to go. I am not going to give it to you. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to prepare. Time starts now. Quiz is 9 multiple choice, 3 fill in the blanks. 10 minutes or 15? 14 minutes? Okay. You're looking in askance. Hey, Emma, my daughter plays her first game of rugby today. Very happy about it. She always said she would never play. She's never played before. I don't know what position she will play. She isn't particularly fast. I'm sure she'll be a forward. And she also has listened to her father ruck over the ball. So she's a very fierce rucker. She never even bothers to pick it up. Just bam. So. Which is, of course, the biggest problem with youth rugby. Everybody trying to pick up the ball all the time. Baby. What? Do you need to know about no. I mean, you do, but not for this particular piece of work. Yeah. All right. 14 minutes. I know I haven't given you the quiz yet. Let's see. 14 minutes will take us to 8:54. Marking it shall take us to 9. And this is all we're going to do today. Grassy ass. When I came back from Mexico, because I'd been there for 11 days, we crossed the bridge into America. And I said to the Americans, because I've been used to saying gracias for 10 days, I said gracias, and they were like, you're back home now. And I quietly in my head said, thank God I am not back home. I get to go back to a country that I want to be in. It's not their second language. America doesn't have a second language. No, America speaks English, damn it. That is your bad. Never mind the fact there's probably a good 150 million people in America that do not speak English as their first language. I think David and Christian probably need them. Is that it? Does everybody have a quiz now? Sarah needs one. Sweet. Go. make sure I got the right quiz here. Do you people have the quiz that starts with, I think that you do. All right. What is the answer to number 1? A. Yay. What is the answer to number 2? C. What should you do if you don't know why the answer is what it is? Ask. Because I am not a scary monster. I will just answer. What is the answer to number 3? C. Wow. How many people are rocking 3 out of 3? I'm not going to look. Let me know by your applause. All right. How many people clap for themselves when they shouldn't have? Let me know by your applause. Let me shrink this down one so they're all on the screen. Which graph is that function? First of all, could it be B? No. Why? Because B is sad. Could it be C? No, because C is sad. So it had to be A or D. And which is it? A. Why? Positive 4, negative 7. Yay. Ooh. Tough one. Is it allowed to be A or D? No, it has to be B or C, right? And if it's got a vertex at positive 6, and then the y-intercept is way up at 231, it must be a happy parabola, so it is B. That was a bit of a tricky one. Let me know by your applause. How many people got it? Yay! Taking it out back and showing it what it's like, Van Dam? You taking this quiz out back and showing it what it's like? Number 6. Uh-oh, trouble. It is A. 7. Mean, I made you complete the square. What is it? I'm hearing a lot of C's and a lot of D's. I don't actually know. I don't want to complete the square. Which is it? Definitely C? All right, now I got to complete the square. Y plus 2 equals 4. X plus x squared plus 2x plus 1. I added 4 to both sides. So it's y plus 6 equals 4. X plus 1 squared. Y plus 6 equals 4. X plus 1 minus 6. So it is at negative 1, negative 6. C. Number 8. What is it? I have an I guess of B. I have an I guess of C. We have an I guess of D. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. What? Oh, good gravy. Yeah, you do know how to do this one. Don't give me that horse crap. The heck? There we go. What is that and that? They're x's. What is that and that? They're y's. What is that? That's a y. What is that and that? X. So you just fill it in. So, can you use either one? Sure. Let's use this one because they're both positive. So that's going to be 13 equals 7 times 2 squared plus 2b plus c, right? Right? And that's going to get me 13 equals 28 plus 2b plus c, right? Then that 28 is going to go over there, yeah. So I'm going to have negative 15 equals 2b plus c. Agreed? Now I got to do this one. 4 equals negative 1 squared is 1 times 7 is 7 plus, minus b plus c. Bring the 7 over. Negative 3 equals negative b plus c. Change it to 3 equals b minus c. Now, there's my system, yes? Right? If I add them together, what eliminates? The c will disappear. So I will have negative 12 equals, what's 2 plus 1b? 3b. So what is b? Negative 4. Where is it? D. Sarah? Okay, so you have this. So you have b minus 3 equals c. Okay, so right there's a b, right? Or sorry, there's a c, yeah?
Yeah, but then I just looked at the options and saw which one was b minus 3 equals c. Was that just like happened to work out this time, or?
I'm sorry. What did you do when you got to there?
I just looked at the options and I just looked at which b minus 3 equals c.
Oh. So yeah, of course you could do that. Negative 4 minus 3 is negative c. Yeah. You could do that too. But that only works in multiple choice, right? You wouldn't be able to do that if you didn't have the answers there. But yeah, of course. That's one of the things that you guys need to learn. There's math skills and then there's test taking skills. And they're very different things, right? Like that is a good test tip. As soon as you saw that, you just went up to here. You didn't bother going any further. Same with like this question. You don't even look at the two that can't possibly be the right answer, right? But that's a test-taking skill. That's also why I don't like doing multiple choice. Because you can pass and get a decent grade on a multiple choice test if you only know a little bit of math, right? Or a little bit of history. Or a little bit of biology or whatever, right? Because the answer's on the page. And number 9. What's number 9? I have a D. Jashin is positive it's D. Do we have corroboration or do I have to go over it? Y plus 43 equals 4x squared minus 9x, yeah? What's half of that? 4.5. 4.5 squared? 20.25. Right. So I added 81, didn't I? Right? Because 4 times 20.25 is 81, yeah? So y, 81, 4, y plus 124 equals 4x minus 4.5 squared. Y equals 4x minus 4.5 squared minus 124. So my vertex is 4.5 negative 124. Right? Now, is this a happy parabola? Yes, so it opens upwards, yes? So the vertex is a minimum, D. You can read the y-intercept from a function written in what form? Standard. A quadratic function with a vertex at 0, 1, and 2 x-intercepts will open where? Down. Because there is 0, 1, right? And for it to have x-intercepts, it would have to go down. It would be a sad parabola. And then it would play the sad trombone. Wah, wah, wah. I just found out that that's a trombone. I have always thought it was a trumpet. But that, yeah. And apparently the person who told me is like, that's a saying, sad trombone. I'm like, is it? I've never heard that. And lastly, minimum. So, out of 12, give yourself a mark. By your applause, how many people have a B or better? That's 9 or better. Yay! You're my favorite pre-calc 11 class this semester. So you're my favorite. It's automatic. But you're also my most hated, right? Huh? Oh, yeah. You are my favorite student named Riley Van Dam. All right. So we're good, yeah? I got 9:07. Class ends in 3 minutes or some crap. Take the night off from math. Going by your homework checks, a great many of you take the night off from math anyway. So how is this any different than a regular night? No guilt, I see. That guilt really eats away at you, doesn't it, Joshin? That's why you guys are so dead in class. You're up all night being eaten away by the guilt of not doing your homework. It's a vicious circle.